Hello, Monster Bound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 43 of my Malekith campaign. We're sieging Tor Aethel. Is it Elia? The walls are pretty damaged. Marathi's hanging out at the top of a tower over there. Unfortunately, she's still within range. That's some pretty. There's a lot of archers here. The High Elves have I'm really starting to not enjoy fighting High Elves. They just have a lot of archers. Oof, careful Marathi, that clipped you. Careful. Anyway, they don't have much walls, but they do have a lot of archers, and of course those archers are slightly longer range than my missile units, so that's really annoying. But we're doing our best. There are some breaches in the walls. The towers have come down. Marathi's been flying around doing her best to wipe out some of these units. She's going to miss. Oh, damn it, AI. Never mind. So we're going to continue to harass them with as much magic as possible. They've got quite a few Ulthuan Sea Guard units, as well as some in reserve, a couple of bolt throwers as well. It's going to be a bit of a grinder. We're moving our units up. Another fireball coming out. They're going to dodge that. Definitely dodge that. Good work, Marathi. Marathi, very athletic. She can bend into all types of shapes, apparently, so I've heard. So already we're getting peppered by the Ulthuan Sea Guard and the archers with heavy arrowheads. Marathi's doing her best. We're trying to deal with some of these units because they're going to be a bugger to pin down, so we need to drop some pits of shade on them. There's bloody 3 of them just here. We do have some black guard. They're going to come straight through the front gate. We're going to drop another pit of shades over there. That's going to catch that Ulthuan Sea Guard unit. There we go. Nicely done. Huge chunks being taken out of their health. In come the black guard, corsairs and bleak swords. And all grouped up like this make a perfect target for some black art bombardment. Nicely done. Some more units coming through the breach here. War Hydra, a couple units of Black Guard. Marathi still continuing to deftly dodge around. More Black Arc bombardment coming in. Yeah, did okay, I guess. We've got our crossbows just behind the wall. They're now opening fire. We've got some Bleak Swords and some Black Arc Corsairs coming on our left flank. They're a bit exposed compared to the rest of our forces. No Black Guard support, and they're surrounded by Ulthuan Sea Guard, but we're doing our best. We've got Teclis has come in. But we've managed, we are supporting them with some of our crossbow fire, so we are dealing with those silver helms quite nicely. Ulthuan Sea Guard going down as well. That's not going too badly. Marathi hanging out above the rest of the force over here. There's a nice big blob of spearmen and white lions. Blackguard taking down the sword masters. And the War Hydra is just chasing off some of this Ulthuan Sea Guard to get rid of those as quickly as possible. I kind of feel like we're killing our own units here, but to be honest, that's a sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. The wall's so damaged, just the stray shots from the bolt thrower doing enough to take down sections of the wall. Bit of shades being cast there. That should wipe out these white lions and spearmen, and that should allow our black guard to go further into the city. Stephen Seagals is there. I'm going to get him to take out the noble, try and deal with that. So these units over here being dealt with as well, but continuing to get peppered by the units in the city centre. So really need to deal with them. Our High Mage and Teclis continuing to fight in the city centre. Sorry, on the left flank here. But Teclis is surrounded. He's taking a lot of damage. We've got some units of archers on this left flank. We're going to chase them down with some Blackguard. Probably not very effective, but it's going to keep them moving and they won't be able to fire on us. Marathi, more pits of shades, taking out that Ulthuan Sea Guard unit. And we've got some Blackguard, Corsairs and the War Hydra charging down towards the city centre. Bombardment going off in the background there. War Hydra getting stuck in. Teclis has gone down. Elf army looking on its last legs. Still a high mage fighting on, but we are targeting him with all of our crossbows. And Blackguard taking on some Malarian Reaver archers that have charged in to try and slow us down to save the archers. But these Malarian Reavers not going to last very long in battle against the Blackguard and some bleak swords. There they go, they're broken already. Now we can chase down those archer units on the Pit of Shades, wiping out another unit of archers. Marathi up to 331 kills. So we come charging down into one of the crossbow or the bolt throwers. They did manage to open fire on the Blackguard, and I think they exploded a couple of them, but otherwise it's fine. So the units now fleeing out the city centre. War Hydra and Marathi chasing them down, backed up by some Blackguard. There is one unit of White Lions still moving around inside the city. Looks like they're coming to try and save the city centre. Probably not the best option, guys. No, there is not. Still some units fleeing this way, but maybe seeing the White Lions coming up stoically, they might rally and turn around. Yes, these spearmen have rallied. However, one surefire way of wiping out a unit is to pass the Pit of Shades and then set fire to them. The Pit of Shades draws them nicely together, and then of course the flamethrower. Well, yeah, as you can see, that's one way to just wipe out an entire unit of White Lions in 2 shots. And with the utter devastation of the White Lions, the rest of the army collapses, and we've managed to take the city with, you know, reasonable casualties.
Courage has failed us.
Good job, Marathi.
I am victorious.
Yes, you are. With 446 kills. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Let's just occupy Tor Aethel. Sword of Might, Elf Servant, blah blah blah. Do we lose anyone? We didn't actually lose anyone, which is impressive because I thought I was bound to lose a couple of units there. But that's nice to see. You won't have to replace them. And what would I... Well, Marathi keeps... do we have... Is it Soul Stealer? Absorbs... Yes. Yes, this is what I want. I want Soul Stealer. So Marathi can heal herself, because God knows she bloody needs it. No crew... Yeah, this guy. This guy can have assault units. Enjoy. We just need to capture White Fire Tor. And then it's just Elessail, yeah, I want, and Tor Yavesi to take. My goodness, we're doing very well. We're doing well. Let's get a slave hold there and upgrade to that. Moransti is still traipsing around. I want to upgrade to the docks. Let's get the docks there.
Bride of madness.
Mitara, you've got a skill point. Let's Dance of Death. Who doesn't enjoy a good boogie? Nadraxus, you can come down here. Now I think we've basically taken Ulthuan. Ulthuan is basically ours, and we should have... Hello. Yeah, so we've got some armies popping up in Lustria now. So what I think I might have to do is send one army that's on Ulthuan down to join Kakalkin and Neth in capturing the rest of Lustria. And at the same time, the rest of our forces are going to not invade Bretonia. We're going to liberate Bretonia. Obviously, those poor peasants, those poor guys. I mean, the Bretonian nobility are bastards. So they need some good old-fashioned Dark Elf loving. That's what they need. There's Helenor. Helenor did fantastic work. She fought off Archaon. Admittedly, she ran away and most of her army was murdered. But still, it's the end result that matters. And the end result was we kept Erengrad and Archaon was defeated. So, what more could we ask for, really? Helenor, Griefbringer indeed. She's Archaon's Griefbringer. And did we have Hulalian? You just need one more turn and you are ready to... Although, mind you, you do not have a sorceress. You should really have a sorceress. I quite like fire. Dark, I'm not so bothered by. Shadow's good. Let's get... Morgan. Knowledgeable. Morgan's knowledgeable. She's going to bring some more winds of magic to the table. Plus, she's already got loads of spells. So, yeah, Burning Head's good. Flaming Sword of Ruin's good. Let's give you Evasion. Yeah, Winds of Magic and Piercing Bolts Burning. Well, probably I'll get rid of one of these Dark Shards, I think. You're gone. Toodles. And you're going to get Morgan in your army. She's going to give you some magical supremacy. Shakara. Now we've pretty much taken Ulthuan. So I think a lot of our champion or sort of heroes are going to be heading over to the eastern coast to prepare for our liberation of Bretonnia. We might be able to use Musilion because no one likes Musilion. That could be a good base, couldn't it? We could take Musilion first, and then from there, yeah, I like that plan. We'll do that. You can, Myriel, kind of need you up here because we've got Niall Stigson, who is not really a threat per se, but he is annoying. I would actually quite like to fight the siege battle where they attack entirely on horseback. Very notoriously difficult to get a horse to climb a ladder. Very much so. So that would be quite fun to see. Zoram, you can you assault these guys? You can. No, you can't. You failed. You useless tit. Omnomba, you don't do anything. Nagrathai, we could upgrade to Dark Tower. I think we'll do that. And otherwise, it's all good. We're done. Got Rinmaud. He's just scouting for us. Yes, the Zeti people are somewhere around the west coast of Lustria. We'll have to deal with them. It definitely looks like we're significantly stronger than pretty much everyone else, apart from the dwarves. Now, someone did say, are you going to play the long campaign? And no, because I know that, well, I mean, to be honest, short campaign I'm fine with. I've never really seen the, oh my god, Kolek's back. Hello, Kolek. I've never really seen the, I've never had the desire to complete the long campaign. I don't really want to paint the map entirely my colour. That always feels a bit like more effort than you get as a reward, really.
I would sooner skin even hear your drivel.
Yeah. So my attacks on Lothern are slowly wearing away at my relations with the old world races, but that's fine. That was, I was going to invade them anyway. Yeah, so I'm not really particularly bothered with getting a long campaign victory. To be honest, it's getting all of the victory location cities rather than just 8, and building, I think, 2 more Black Arcs. I figure once I've completed the short campaign, I'll pretty much call that a win. You want a non-aggression pact. Well, considering everyone else hates my guts, you know what? Sure. Looks like the Empire is coming back. The Empire, Bretonnia, and the Dwarves seem to be pretty... Mind you, Bretonnia is losing the north coast of the Empire. don't know what you're doing. Why are you wandering around Ulthuan? Oh, is the Vermintide have arrived, have they? Watch as they get wiped out by one stack of Norskans. That's quite a few stacks of scalings. Laying siege to help it. Oh, you little devil. I think we'll probably have to put a stop to that. Oh, the Curse of Kurnos, Morathi. Well, Morathi is my mother, so do I want to slay her family? Probably not. That seems like a bad idea. We could call her a heretic, but it is our own mother. So we could organise a hunt. I mean, obviously normally I'd slay the family and turn them into the Wrath of Kurnos. In this case, if this was Malekith, he'd probably be like, I can't slay her family because that would include me, or I have to play favourites. So I guess we're going to... I mean, this is nepotism, isn't it? Because basically we've just gone... Everyone else who decides to call on Kurnos for help, we immediately just butcher their family and turn it into a magic item. As soon as it's mother, we're like, oh, whatever, just organise a hunt. I guess we'll just organise a hunt because it's mummy. Yeah. Release some slaves. He who returns with the most heads shall have a reward. I kind of feel a little bit bad, but oh, it's Perherd dead. Guess Perherd died. Oh well. So we've got some Elf servants. That's fine. Right, so let's start with Malekith. Oh, actually, we pop over here. Hulalian should have finished her army. So
Do not cease.
let's... Right, right, Morgan's over there. Okay, so let's move Hulalian. She's going to march all the way over to the old world. Let's get that. Let's get Morgan in there. What items do you have? You've got Helm of Discord, Horde of Strife. Okay, that's pretty good. That's fine. And Morgan, you don't have anything yet, do you? We could give you a Forbidden Rod. Would you like a Forbidden Rod? I mean, it's pretty good. Let's give you a Forbidden... is there anything else we can give you? No, Forbidden Rod. That's what you've got. Enjoy. Let's give you Glittering Scales. I guess a Sword of Striking. May as well have that. Have some fire resistance. You are a fire mage. Inevitably, you probably will set fire to yourself. Let's give you the Iron Curse icon as well. And let's give you some people. Just some Organ Merchant. Who doesn't love a good Organ Merchant? I think that's probably going to do you. Okay, that's Hulalian. She's on her way to assist. Very nice. And now I think Malekith is going to march over because Hellpit looks like it could be in a little bit of trouble, and I don't want to see the poor Skaven wiped out. What garrison do they have? That's quite... I mean, they've got quite a few Hellpit abominations there, a lot of rat ogres, plague monks are sent... I mean, they should be fine, theoretically. However, with the auto-resolve, you literally don't know what's going to happen, so it could well be that... Can we try and assault these units again? Come on, Zoram. There we go. That's what we wanted, Zoram. That's... to be fair, Zoram, pretty good. I'll give you that. Although they're now replenishing, because apparently that's what Chaos does.
Malicious and cruel.
He is, you know, I've heard this. Let's give you Deadeye just to be getting on with. That's looking okay.
My dark heart is yours.
That's good to know. Miriel. Have a cold one. Have a cold one with the boys. Erengrad. We can upgrade you to level 2. That's good. Helenor's going to take a little while to recover from her Archaon battle, but otherwise she's doing pretty well. I should give her some better units because she did good work. I mean, you have to give that to her. Right, Moransley, you're going to resettle these bits. And because of the Black Arc, we're getting quite a lot of replenishment, so you should be good to go in a few turns. Let's upgrade that. And Rakal, you're... Oh, no, come the other way. Oh, damn it. Why did you want to go that way? Really? Is that quicker than going this way? Well, you're going this way.
A brief interlude.
Indeed, a brief interlude indeed.
The chill winds blow.
It's actually quite nice here by the looks of it. It seems fine. Let's go with that and that. Upgrade all those. Admiral, you... Well, Felicion is... I mean, she could come over and help with Whitefire Tor.
For the Witch King. Move!
We could do that.
Across the sea.
Marathi's army is just... I think one more turn should be fine, but she can easily reach Whitefire Tor from here. Let's see if we can deal with this agent here. 60% chance. Good job. We've got an organ merchant for our troubles. You could assault units. Right, seeing as I don't think we'll have any more, many more agents popping up anyway, I think you lot can all head over here. Is there anyone else? Tressa, you can go over there as well. Off you go. Off your trundle. That's Marathi. Mitra, you can trundle off over here as well. You can have a little race, like a wacky race. Who will win? Who knows? Probably the one that's slightly ahead of the other one, seeing as you both move at the same speed. Exotic animal pen, yes. Elysia, you can have that. Don't give a toss about the people. I'll level with you. Right, Kalkin, you have Elysia. You can have... What level are you? 15. Let's go with Soul Stealer. Right, I think... Let's go for a war now with the Sentinels of Zeti. Let's call our allies. Yep, everyone's joined. You have chosen death very well. Nah, I don't think I have. Just auto-resolve that one. Just occupy the Monument of the Moon. Let's get rid of these. Don't need that. And Kakalkin. What level are you? 18. My goodness. Well, you have a Dark Pegasus. Have a Dark Pegasus. And Larin, you can have... What do I like? I kind of like... Get Witch Brew. She can get off her tits on a nice concoction. Neth, Barbed Lash, you can take the High Sentinel.
Claim your prize, Druki.
We got an elf servant for our troubles, and let's go for some growth. I think that leaves a floating pyramid left to take. That was a nice little blitzkrieg there. They don't know what hit them. Neth, you've got a skill point. I think I'm going to give you your Barbed Lash, aren't you? What does that mean? What does Barbed Lash do again? And how do I find out? There we go. Right. Public order and income from settlements. Right, that's nothing to do with your armies. So in that case, just get a Dark Steed, I think. Make you a bit more manoeuvrable. We can take the floating pyramid next turn. And then we'll have the entire province. That's worked out quite well. And I'm sure they've got more territories down there. We've got a couple of armies now recruiting. Keep an eye on the Temple of Kara, that kind of thing. I just want to know that anyone around. How many more turns until we can have a Black Arc? 13 turns. Okay. That's all good. I think I might send this Black Arc down to assist Kakalkin and Neth. Shrine of Assyrian, you can have some walls. And right, is there anyone who hasn't been moved? Nadraxis. You just kind of, well, tell you what, assault the garrison. You can assault the garrison there. Just basically just be a bit of a pain, to be honest. Just harass them. I guess maybe scout the ruins?
Heartless malice.
The ruins are exactly what they appear to be. There is no sign of life and your forces are free to approach them without fear of attack. There probably wouldn't have been any Skaven there anyway, but it just gives you a bit of experience. Nadraxis, you are pretty... You're actually level 35, jeez. Okay, let's go with Precise Scent. You could potentially be put in an army, but I don't really... I mean, assassins are fine in armies, but I don't really generally need them. So does that mean we've got 3 Witch Elves in Blood Cauldrons currently motoring their way around Ulthuan? At least Vlad's doing stuff. That's nice to see. But Kolek's running around now, and he's probably... I think the Chaos Forces can recruit more units, which means if he's wandering around, he's probably recruiting more units as we speak. Oh, there's Tyrion. Tyrion's back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to send another... Or I could recruit another army. I do have a lot of cash. So that could be an option. I think I might recruit another army. And then send it south to Lustria. I mean, a victory condition is wiping out Lothern, so I do need to do that. Did Hellpit just get sacked? Oh, Skaven, why are you so bad? Okay. So there's that guy. We've got serrated blades. That's more weapon strength for a lot of our units and melee defense as well. That's quite nice. Find and occupy the floating pyramid. Well, as it so happens...
Dead warrior.
Okay.
Torment awaits. Leave nothing behind.
Yep, quest done. Nice work. And we've got Plan Buster for beating lizardmen. And Neth is a campaigner. Fought multiple battles very far away from the capital. Well, yes, I won't be surprised if we start getting that quite a lot, because most of our armies are quite far from home. Medicinal plants. Upkeep for Witch Elves. Yes, that would probably make sense. Witch Elves do love their medicinal, in commas, herbs. Okay, Cacaukin, you can come... Tell you what, you can run actually, can't you? What's public order like? That's fine. You go down there. We're going to send Admiral Omerin southward, and we're going... Raquel, you're going to head over here to grab this settlement. Moransty, how are you doing?
Awaiting command.
Not doing too badly. We could just grab this settlement as well.
I shall destroy.
Don't destroy, you're going to resettle. There we go.
Dark Lord.
Noxious potions.
Right, so we've taken Kothik. Is that Kothik? So taken Kothik, that's now under our control. We do need torture posts there. Let's upgrade that as well. That's all looking fine. Moransti and Raquel should be able to finish off capturing these settlements, and then we just need to finish off.
Do not order me.
Well, I didn't order, I just sort of...
Purpose.
Just come over here. Marathi, come here. Grab Whitefire Torful.
Bewitching fury.
We'll just auto-resolve that one, that's fairly easy. If we come across an interesting battle, I'll fight it, otherwise it's not really much point. Okay, so we grabbed Illyrian. That's all ours now. We can pop a... what did I want? Did we? No. What am I thinking of? Yep, torture posts. That's what I wanted. That... No, I don't really want the slave pens because I don't really have any slaves that are being sent here, so it's not really a big deal. Other than that, that's fine. All our units are on their way over. We can upgrade some of these buildings. Can we... Oh, actually, money isn't as good as I thought it would be.
Master of cruelty.
Okay, let's keep... what I might do is actually capture some of these settlements. So, tell you what. Come over here.
Destruction.
Keep moving. Off you go. And maybe when we hit 10k, I'll recruit another lord. I don't think that will take awfully long. We could do with more slaves, though. Our slave numbers are dropping. It's just not good enough. Need more slaves. Someone has to do the back-breaking labour, and it's not going to be me. Okay, that looks. I'm happy with that. You're heading up there, Helenor. You are just recovering. I need to get eyes on Kolek. Not that that should be difficult. He's friggin' huge. I'm going to stop those units. Nope, that failed. Did Hellpit get... No, it looks like Hellpit's fine. Looks like Hellpit's A-OK. Good. And we got some tech we can grab as well. Ceremonial weapons, that would be weapon strength and melee attack for Harganeth executioners. Not that I've got a lot of them. Maybe armour. Harganeth executioners and blackguard. Maybe I'll go for a life of dread. Everyone, be they of high or low birth, have good cause to be fearful for who is watching and what they might tell the authorities. Ambush chance and slave decline rate.
This world will be mine.
Yeah, well, we're well on our way to making that the case, Malekith. Just you know, cool your tits. It's we're getting there. Do I want to get walls here? No, I'm not particularly bothered. But to be honest, I could get rid of walls in some of these settlements now because I don't think I really need them. We don't have walls in any of these.
The strong
Well, do I? I mean, if something pops up in my backyard, I'd probably be in a huge amount of trouble because it'll take me bloody 10 turns to get back to respond to it. No, I'll hold off. Malekith. Good, glad you do. Let's, yeah, you're going to run away, and then you're dragon food, my friend. We'll just slaughter them. And what I could grab Volkskrag, but I could go and grab more slaves. Do I want to do that? What do I want to do? I could do with more slaves, just the money would help, so maybe we'll go and do that. And the Draxis, you can just assault the garrison again. Nice work. We got an elf servant. We've got a lot of elves. We've got a lot of elf servants, but then we are killing a lot of high elves, so maybe that makes sense. Well, we're capturing a lot as well. Mactig hates high elves. It's good to know. You can assault the garrison. Do that a little bit more.
Whisperer.
Selveth, is there anything I actually want you to do? Not really. No, you know what? Tell you what. You can head over. You can be our advanced guard.
Later.
Omnomba, you're just staying there. And we got a commandment available in Illyrion. Tax rate it is. And one here as well. Let's go for growth because both of these are ruins. Yeah, the chaos corruption here is quite high. Fortunately, we've got that building that makes chaos corruption not so much of an issue. A Spellbra. You can have a Cauldron of Blood because that's always fun, and you can also have Impassioned. Okay. Oh, did you move?
Preparing madness.
You can. Oh, hello. Yes, there we go. Right. So we've got some sentinel. Yeah. Sentinels of Zeti are there. So we have Tyrion and Bokwai. Both of those guys need to die. And Marathi, you've got... Yeah, you picked... Oh, yes, you picked up another skill point. And, oh, yes, I wanted to go... Let's go for Woundmaker. So you've got 5 more levels. And I wanted to get Enchanting Beauty because that melee attack and charge reduction is going to be pretty good. 1,000 Dark Blessings are probably quite nice as well. You can get 30 physical resistance. Jeez. That's actually really good. And here I think we'll go for growth for the moment because I'd like to upgrade these settlements a little bit. Potentially use this as like a recruiting ground, maybe. I think that's what I'll do there. I need a recruiting ground in Kislev as well. All my agents moving to the East Coast. East Coast represent. Because we captured the West Coast. Oh. Was that... Did she just overtake it? I don't think she did. I think that was probably the one. The one behind probably moved first. Right, so Kolek's somewhere around there. Because Balthazar Gelt just got his head kicked in. Mind you, looks like... Did Gelt start the attack? Must have been, because it was the Empire's turn. I suggest that means that Balthazar's about to get his head kicked in again. Oh, Vlad's doing good work. Oh, there's Kolek. Yep, he killed Gelt. He might be going for Zavrasta next. I'm probably going to have to send Malekith down to deal with Kolek. Because Kolek himself is a bit of a... He's a bit of a beast. No, don't... Don't kill Shakira. God. I think that's... He's the agent that... He's that, yeah, I think he's that max level high elf agent that's a constant pain in my neck. Never mind. We'll just have to deal with him. Maybe it'll give the time, Skaven time to expand a little bit. They do struggle. Poor little rats. That'll be fine. Okay, so we've had an assassination, there's an organ merchant. A gleeful task. Need to kill... Well, that... Yep, that's... I'm pretty much going to do that anyway. Can you assassinate him? 59% chance. Go for it. Don't fail. Good job. Now we've got a potion of speed. Nice work. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. But next episode, I think, will be hunting down Kolek, who's currently around here somewhere. Can we spot Kolek? There he is. Yeah, Malekith will be hunting down Kolek because I don't really want to let Kolek live any longer than is absolutely necessary. Neth and Kakalkin will continue their southern expansion, but we have to be careful because the Sentinels of Zeti are going to counterattack any turn now. And Tyrion has also come back and is wandering around, so he'll have to die. And we'll finish off capturing Ulthuan and then prepare for our liberation of Bretonnia. So all that to look forward to. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.